I want to welcome everyone to the live broadcast. Bob and I, say hello, Bob.
Hello.
Are here with you, and I don't know how well you can see that. It may be out of focus a little bit. Back it out a little bit. There you go. I think that's pretty good. That is the POG. That is the bottom side of it, obviously. If you have any comments, be sure to make them in the chat. Bob will be kind of monitoring that, I think.
Going to try anyway.
And we'll see. He can. If I don't get to catch one, maybe he will. So that's the way we're going to try to work this. Let me go around the thing here and show you what I've got set up here. Let me back out here. So there is the POG, as you can see, sitting on its end. Behind it is the Variac. I am plugged into that. It is not hot yet. So but is the POG, as you can see, sitting on its end. Behind it is. You got volume on there, Bob? I'm hearing echo.
It should be okay now.
Okay. Anyway, Variac is on, or is plugged in, but is not hot. DMM is connected. I have the ground lead connected to the radio. I have the positive lead over here if I need to measure something. We'll turn around this way a little bit. There is the antenna right there. And it is connected via clip leads to the radio. I did discover before going on with this that the volume or the on-off switch is bad on this. So I have that jumper for this green clip lead here going from one lead to the other. And that's how that's worked. The volume was also dirty. I did clean it, and I've got it pretty much sorted out. I mean, it's about halfway up right now. So what we're going to do first is basically take up the Variac slowly, watch the current, and I want to try to keep you in the picture here so you can see everything at once. You can see the POG and the Variac. Let me take you that way just a little bit. I understand that cord's a little bit in the way, but that's okay. It ain't going to hurt a lot. I'm going to turn the Variac on, and you'll see it light up. You should. And yeah, I think you can see that pretty good. We have 0.3 volts and 0 amps. So that's pretty good. As I say, we're going to go up slow with this. And again, the BDST is hooked to pin 4 of the 12SK7. Bob, correct me if I'm wrong. And that should be the output from the first IF transformer going into the first IF amplifier, or I think the only amplifier on this one. So basically, there should be a signal there. It's kind of like when we were doing the Motorola radio. Should have basically the same thing out, I think. So
that's correct. Yeah.
Good. And so, like I say, if you have any questions or any comments or anything, be sure to put them in the chat. We are watching the chat best as possible, and you guys can let us know what you want to see. If you want to see something that we're not doing, let me know. I'm going to turn the BDST on, put it up about halfway just to have it on. So that it is on. It, like I say, it's grounded onto the radio, and the hot side is on the pin 4 of the 12SK7. So I'm going to go up now and see what's happening. See, that's not a good sign, I don't think. Bob, is it?
What's that?
I have 7.3 volts and 0.04 amps, 40 milliamps.
Well, 100. Well,
that seems like it's going up awfully quick.
You remember the tubes when they're cold are very low resistance.
Okay.
Resistance that's the as they get hotter.
That's the other thing I forgot to mention is that I have the tubes from the Packard Bell in the radio because they're the same set, and I didn't want to go out and buy a brand new set until I know this thing's going to work. So I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute and just see what it's doing. It's going down a little bit, I think. I don't want to mess up something, so I'm going to go up a little bit more. It's hard for me to see. If you see something, Bob, that is wrong, I can't hardly see the I'm at 0.07 now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're only at 70 milliamps. You're fine.
All right, there's 80. So that's almost 20 volts. I'll leave it sit there for a minute. I'm sure these capacitors have never formed. They've never been used, at least the electrolytic, because it's never been hooked up. I'm the first one to hook this thing up. So it did go down a little bit, looks like. So that's good. Let me go up a little bit more. There's 25, 26, up to 80, back down to 70. Seems like it's doing fairly normal.
Yeah.
I think. So how many we got watching now? We got 2 people watching. I think we lost one. Anyway,
no comments yet that I see anywhere.
I've been watching that too. I haven't seen no comments. So maybe people are waiting that we've been on here for a minute or two, but that's okay. I didn't give a lot of notice, but that's really all the notice I could give because we just decided to do that this afternoon. And it's fine. Like I said, you'll get to see it no matter what. So let's go up.
They may be waiting to see the smoke too, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. You're just always there to help, aren't you? I'm going to go up to about 40 volts. How's that? Oh, I hear something. I think it's coming out of the BDST, but still. All right, we're at 90 milliamps now. Oh, back down to 80. I'm hearing crackling out of the BDST, which I guess is a good sign. I don't think we're anywhere near volume or amperage and voltage. I couldn't think of the word. You know, when you're making a video, it is so hard because you're watching everything.
Yeah, really, we should have had the DC voltmeter hooked onto to see what kind of DC voltage we're getting out of the rectifier.
Okay. I could do that. Let's see. I can do. How about between the 1,000 and the 100 ohm?
Anywhere there.
All right. Let me see. Can you see that? All right. I don't think I've got it over here for me. Let me see if I can get that in the picture as well. There you go. How's that?
That's good.
All right. Let me see if I can connect this without shocking myself. That's the big trick, you know.
Is the meter on DC?
Yep.
Okay.
7 volts. How's that? Ready to go up some more?
Yeah, because we're probably don't have the rectifier hot enough yet.
Yeah, it's 35 volts. So, all right, there is. Go up to 60. How's that? All right, there's 60. 110 milliamps up to 7.4 or 5, 6, 7. It's going up now on the DC. Can you see that? Okay.
Yep. Yeah. See, now we're starting to get the filament hot. You know.
All right. Yeah. You're right. I'm hearing something. Actually, hearing it out of the what do you call it? All right, we're gonna go up.
Yeah, watch where you're touching there. Remember?
Well, yeah, I gotta watch. I understand. All right, we're gonna go up some more. How's that?
Why are we down to 5.6 again?
Because I'm going. I guess the tube started conducting or whatever. I don't know. Just a guess. I'm hearing bigger hum now. Are you hearing that at all on the thing?
Yeah, I'm hearing the hum, but I want to know why we don't have voltage.
There's 120 milliamps, 75 volts going in.
Because see if the electrolytic is shorted, we're going to take and blow that rectifier too.
Okay, is 120 milliamps going to do that?
Well, eventually it could. I mean.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Well, make sure you're done. That voltage isn't making any sense at 4.8 volts. If
I
you have the
agree.
meter hooked to, and you're sure the meter's on DC.
Yeah, but here's the problem, Bob. Can you see this?
Yeah.
It came off.
Oh.
You was all worried for nothing there, Bob. I can't get that in there. Save my soul. All right, how's that? 25, 26 volts. 27,
I still
26.
like to see it higher, but that's a little better anyway. I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're liking that a little bit better. Can we go up or not?
Yeah, take it up to 90.
That's easy for you to say. I'm getting louder. 90.
Yeah, that filter capacitor has to be shorted or partially shorted.
Well, it's like I say, it's new, but that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it totally dried out. I mean,
Getting audio. That's good, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, what do you think? I haven't tried tuning. You want me to try to tune a little bit?
Yeah. What do you have what frequency are you feeding into it?
Well, nothing right now. It's just hooked the antenna. I haven't tried to tune it.
Yeah. What do you have the frequency frequency generator set to?
I don't have the frequency generator on. That's what I'm saying. I've got the antenna.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Try tuning it.
Light bulb is on. Well, you know, it won't tune with the volume control. I found that out. Heard something there for a second. I'm in the area where the local station is.
And that wire fell off again.
No, it didn't. Meter time's out. Maybe I haven't got this up loud enough. Let me try this. You get the same hum on there.
I think we're getting a hum for the power supply, because I mean at 90 volts there we should be
Getting some signal.
We should we should be getting at least 90 volts DC too. I mean,
All right, we can shut her down if you want.
yeah, I think we better at least get the power supply working. So we know we have our high voltage.
All right. We could use the DC power supply.
Yeah, try that. That's a good idea.
What am I going to be doing it for? I mean, what am I trying for here? Same place the meter's connected between those two?
The only trouble is if they cap shorted, it's just going to take and drain the DC down too.
So you want me to disconnect the filter capacitor or what?
Yeah, disconnect the filter capacitor and then use the MFP power supply.
Okay. I'm with you. Everything still look good here as far as what I'm looking at? I'm assuming. I need another set of these, what do you call this? Of course, I won't have any. You know how that works. Let's see. I think I'm let me see if I can find the leads for the DMM, because I'm just using a pair of banana jack clip leads, and I need them for the power supply, really. Well, everything but that. I don't know what happened to all my stuff that came with the DMM. Greg was showing me his today. And show. What's that show mean? Let me see something here. Hang on a sec. Oh, that was you.
Yeah, from my phone. I'm just checking to see whether the chat was working or not, because
yeah, it is working, but
I usually get at least a hi there from somebody. I mean, you know.
I agree. Nobody likes us, Bob. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I don't think, Bob. I don't. I can't. I can monitor the voltage with that. Is that good enough? You know what I'm saying? In other words, just quit using the meter and switch the leads.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to do anything as far as that's concerned. So now, what do we want our? We want to cut this out.
Yeah, we want to cut the 2 wires on the cap there.
Well, luckily, I've got it set up to where I just have to cut one. How's that? That's thinking, right?
Oh, you cut the ground?
No, I've got it going 2 into 1 because it was just easier to do that way. All right, there shouldn't be any voltage. I don't think. I was down to 4 volts. I think. All right.
Yeah, but the what there should be 30. There should be one.
Yeah, there's 2. Oh, I see what you're saying. One side should go one place, and the other side goes another place. It is.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, right. You have to.
It is.
Right,
I see it now. It's over here.
Yeah, you have to cut both sides there. Yeah.
I know what that is. That's that line from the the audio output transformer. It wasn't long enough, so I went ahead and did that. So yeah, I got to cut this one too, right? If I can get my clippers in there. All right, it's out of the circuit. Now
from the audio.
Do what?
What's on both sides of the 1K resistor?
Bob, I don't know. I don't have it in front of me like you do.
No, in the radio. You have the radio in front of you.
Well, I have. It goes from the rectifier to the the bigger one of the two. I think it's the 100. That comes from the pin of the rectifier that has DC on it, and then it goes to a place where I had the first this connected to the filter cap.
Right. See that, but no,
and that is also our feed for our I believe the audio. It goes up. Yeah, it goes out to the audio tube through the audio transformer, power transformer.
Right, and feeds the rest of the power too. So
right.
So by cutting where you cut it, you took that out of the circuit, didn't you?
Yes, I did. You're always throwing monkey wrenches into my plans, Bob. Why is that?
No, because I just told you to cut the capacitor out. I didn't.
Well, I was thinking that was both of them, but that wasn't. That was the other. What do you call it? All right. Well, Bob, quit laughing. This is live, you know. So how do I get out of doing, or the best way of doing this? You think just cut the audio that and go and put a clip lead in there over to that junction?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Cut the audio so you have the audio wire, and just
I think what I'll do is just cut this one. That's the filter. Take that, cut that out. Okay.
Okay.
Now that's out, and that's the other one. I'm going to put these back out of the way so I know what they are. Okay. Now this is the audio output transformer.
Right. Now strip that a little bit and clip that back to the.
Yes, Bob. Working on it, Bob. All right. I need a clip lead. Let's try a red one. Red's nice for power.
Red for danger.
Danger, danger. Will Robertson. All right, there's that. Now that's got to go the same.
Planet.
That's got to go the same place as the power is connected to.
Well, no, to the junction of the that should go to the junction of the 100-watt.
That's where it's at.
Or the okay.
Do you think I'm doing this wrong, Bob? Is that what you think?
Well, I can't see down that far, so I don't know where you're.
I know what I'm doing. Sometimes.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Oh, you're awfully trusting there, Bob. See, the problem is I don't have my usual light with my magnification to do all this.
Are you trying to tell me you're blind? You're as blind as I am?
Probably blinder. Is that a word, blinder?
Sure. That's what they use on horses, so they can't see to the side.
Yeah, blinders. Yeah, okay, you're right. All right, that's on there now. Let me get this out of there. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Putting power to what? You want the tubes hot first?
What? Yeah, we got to. Let's get the tubes. Well, let's see. Let me think here a second.
Right.
We're still gonna have the rectifier putting out.
Yeah, but it's not connected. No, it is connected. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you're right. Here it is, right there. I can disconnect that. You want me to do that?
Yeah, disconnect that so that we're not getting anything. So we're not using the rectifier.
All right, we are not using the rectifier. I have disconnected the 100 ohm from the pin that goes to the rectifier. Whichever pin it is, I haven't got in front of me, so I don't know which one it is.
Okay, now we want to take and turn the radio on and turn the AC on to heat
radio's on.
Up.
AC on for tubes, right?
Yep.
All right, let me get my light out of the way because there's a light right there, Bob. Why didn't I use that light?
I don't know.
You should know these things. All right, go up.
Yeah, you can crank that right up because all we're doing there is heating the tubes.
All right.
You just watch the
current.
The current, yeah, you shouldn't go over 150.
160 was, now it's 140. You want me to go about 90? How's that? 91.
Yeah, that should have them hot enough for now, and then start.
We're at 140 40 on the 130 now. All right, now
milliamps. Now start bringing the high voltage up.
All right, let me double check my. All right, I want to put that about halfway up. All right, how much we going for? We want to watch the current, right?
Well, yeah. You want to make sure you don't have a short, but I don't think you're going to be right.
I got 24 milliamps at 48 volts.
Okay, take and bring that up to about 90 volts.
All right, there's 88. I got 40 milliamps.
Okay. Try and the BDST and everything's still connected.
Yeah.
Okay, try tuning the radio now.
Here's something, but I can't tell what it is. Static for sure. Let me see if we still got the audio.
Yep. And we don't have the hum of the audio, So.
Yeah. Let me see where I'm at here. Okay, we're right on 90 volts and 35 milliamps on the DC.
That's good. That's about where I told you we should be, you know.
Not getting anything on the radio. Of course, now I know it should be pretty low, shouldn't it?
Yeah, because most of the amplifications in the India 12SK7.
You'd think this time of the night you might get a little skip.
Yeah, but without getting that 12SK7 probably does like 400 times magnification or something like that. You know it.
Sir, not getting the.
Turn the BK970 on and I tune it to 1 megahertz. You know.
Can I use the? Okay, let me see. Now I got to come up with another chord. Bob, you just don't know how much you're doing this to me.
Well, that's a coax, you know. I mean,
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I don't know if it means anything. This thing was already on. All right, let me get a little. What do you call it here? What do you want me to tune it to?
like 1 megahertz. You know, just
Nice round figure.
yeah.
How about if I try 455 first?
No, because we want to test the front end of the radio.
Okay. I've got it about halfway up on RF. Turn some modulation on so we hear that. Go to the next range to get where you want to go. Nothing.
You got to tune the radio now.
Oh, well, I asked you what I was doing. What am I putting at? 1 megahertz? Pretty close to that now.
Yeah, we'll tune it back and forth to see whether you can take and hear if you got the 970 still on 1 megahertz.
Hang on. I can only do one thing at a time. All right, it's on 970's on 1 megahertz. Put up a little bit more. What do you call it? I'm going to hook that in there like that, just so it's coupled. And we'll tune. Oh, there it is. All right, is that better?
Yep. Because we don't know what those IFs are tuned to. But we have Dennis N.
Hey, Dennis. How you doing? Anyway, now what do we need to do? Anything
So
else?
at least we know we're getting a signal through.
Yeah, I'm feeding it about halfway up on the RF level, and what do you call it? Let me see if I can go down. Makes how much difference that makes. Yeah, it makes quite a bit of difference. All right, there's where I start getting the signal at. That's about almost halfway.
Yeah.
Of course, I can put a little more modulation in it and get a little louder.
Like I said, we don't know how where the IFs are tuned right now anyway. So I mean,
Right. Well, they're supposed to be tuned to 455. Guy that sold them to me said he tuned them, so I don't know. I was watching a thing on Shango 066. He was talking about tuning them on the bench like that. He said it doesn't work. Then he promptly put one in that he did that way, and it worked fine.
Well,
you gotta love Shango.
Guarantee. Yeah, but there's just no guarantee that it's going to work that way. Yeah, that's the biggest thing, you know.
You want to go up a little more? What are you happy with this, or what do you say?
Yeah, I think for the initial test, we know that everything from the volume control out is working okay, and we know we're getting a signal through the 12SA7.
Now, how am I getting that back there? Does that make any sense?
What?
I'm touching that and getting it through the BDST. It's not even connected.
No, but you don't have what do you have the BDST connected with? Alligator clips and stuff, right? You know, I mean.
Yeah.
So it's going to pick up some signal too. I mean,
I can touch that and it doesn't do anything. All right, I guess we'll go for that then.
Yeah.
Well, how long have we been on here? 30, 35 minutes?
I guess, yeah. It's 8:35. But I think that's pretty good for a first test. You know, at least we there's nothing major. You know, we know we got to take and
just got to replace the filter caps.
Right. That I'd start with those.
Which I was going to do anyway. I just wanted to see if this was any good, basically.
Right, and see if that gets rid of the hum.
It should.
Because I think that's where the hum. And I mean, I'm sure the papers are leaky too.
Yeah.
But we need at least a good steady voltage, before we can take and start tracing the rest of the stuff down.
And it went down to 85 and 43 milliamps. I'm happy with it. Pretty happy anyway.
Yeah, because I mean, if you take what's the tube voltage? Tubes are at 90.
Yeah.
Take that up to like 105. Okay, that's good. Now take the voltage up to let's see, where are you connected?
Between the two resistors.
Up to like around 110.
$110, 83 milliamps.
You know, and tune the radio back and forth a little bit now.
I was right on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for right now.
All right.
We know the tuning's working. We know the 12SA7 is passing a signal. So we just got to work on the second IF now, getting that all connected in.
Hey, Mr. Heidman, how you doing? We're doing this, and we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. We got noise coming out. Is that good or bad?
And the house isn't on fire yet.
And the house is not on fire. It almost was with that bad filter cap, but I wanted to go up more. Bob didn't want to.
Ugh.
Well, like I say, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know what else to expect, I guess, because that's only one IF stage in. So I guess probably work on that tomorrow, rebuilding.
Right,
that,
we got that. We don't know how much the paper capacitors are passing, and stuff like that, and how much you're short in the ground, how much they're passing.
Yeah, always good with no smoke.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's
See,
what was
now,
worrying me about the voltage.
this is why I wanted to change those wires. Those are not nowhere near long enough.
No.
Now you can see that one's blue, that one's red. Now I thought yesterday when I looked at these that one was green, but it's actually white. Looks like, and that one's black. Or maybe I thought that one was green. Maybe I got those wrong too. You never can tell. With white and black, I wonder which it would be. Because I've got the one that's green.
Well, I'll take a look, and maybe there's another color code for the second audio, or for the second IF.
Well, that's the same one. I mean, it's the same as the first one. It looks exactly the same as the first one I put in. I just replaced the wires. The only thing I did. All right, I don't see anything trying to explode. We're up to 170, 87 volts. So that's good. Like I said, I'm going to turn her down and turn it off. Think that's a good idea?
Yep. Don't forget to turn the 970 off, too. Evidently had that on.
Yeah, but it goes off with the bench.
Okay.
I can leave it on all the time. Doesn't really bother anything.
Okay, I got you.
All right. See how fast that? Well, you didn't see it, but that voltage goes right down with something connected to it.
Oh, yeah, when you got a load on there, yeah.
There, that better, Bob. I turned it off for you. All right, turn this down. I like to turn everything down before I turn it off. All right. That is it. All right, like I say, I'm pleased with the way this test went. It did prove that the radio does work somewhat. Not great, but it does work, right?
Yeah, we know that, like I said, we know the audio is good.
Yeah. Turn this around a little bit. You can see anybody that's still out there. There's the IF I put in.
So we just have to get the front end working now, and the front end IF section,
And that's the one I got to put in right there. So, but I think the audio's working. I'm pretty sure of that. I didn't feed a signal into it, but I did touch it with my finger, and it makes hum. And I did that before I even turned the BDSTs up, and I heard it come out of this speaker. So That's good. That's good, real good. All right, well, I think that's going to about do us. So we're at 41 minutes and 30-something seconds. So I think, again, that's good. I'm going to clean my mess up. Appreciate you guys stopping by in the chat. Sorry it wasn't more eventful. No smoke. We tried for smoke, but just couldn't get the job done. Let's put Bob up here for a minute here. There's Bob. How do I do? I always forget how to do this. I still haven't got it.
What?
Dual screens. Oh, I got you full screen. That's what it is. There we go. Don't need that on there anymore.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, that's good. Like I say, thank you, Mr. Hyman. Appreciate that, and you do the same.
Yeah, you have a good day too.
Dennis, same to you. Hope you guys have a great evening, great day tomorrow. And we're going to sign off now and try to get some other stuff done. And Bob will be headed towards bed soon, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so, all right, you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.